channel. This is Superficial Cole or Temperance Cotero. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to show your support, you can send me a gift. Whenever you send me a gift, I get a ruby. So purchase jewels and send me gifts. Every time you send me a gift, I'll pull a card for you and I'll ask, can I get a specific message for a viewer who just sent me a gift? And then I'll interpret that message for you. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. All right, so let's do a tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius for December 8th, 2024 for Aquarius. What are you dealing with in the present? Walking away from an emotional investment, or I see you going on a trip. I heard excursion, a retreat, or you could be going camping. You're planning a camping trip. I'm also getting something about a forest, so you could be in Florida or somewhere in like California or something. Um, I heard Sierra Nevada. You could be like hiking or mountain climbing. So that's for December 8th. What are the challenges that you face? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you're homeless and you are meandering around town. You're jumping on the public buses, jumping off, sitting on benches, walking for blocks. Like you're walking, like you're doing a lot of walking, like hours of walking. Like you just keep walking in circles around, like in a metropolitan city or in some type of like town or something. Um, there is a shelter that is available that could support you, but I see you walking right past that shelter. You're walking right past an agency who can help you. All right. Some of you are like homeless and you have a companion with you, but they could be handicapped. All right. This person could be holding you back by um, they could be holding you back because when it's the when it's you by yourself, like you're thinking about your essential, like you're thinking about like essential items, you're thinking about like what shelter you could possibly stay at. But when you're with this person, it's like the shelter is no longer a priority, or like because you're like smoking meth with this person, or you could be smoking weed, or like doing crack with this person. I'm being really specific because the Five of Pentacles is like, all right, so some of you could be homeless for some of you. All right, but that's what's crossing you. For others, you could be driving and um, you run out of gas, so your car won't start, but you're in a like a remote area. You know, hopefully you have internet. Hopefully you have like a signal on your phone. You have bars on your phone. All right. Um, okay, so what are you leaving in the past, Aquarius? What are you leaving in the past? The Hanged Man. You are no longer confused about something, or it's like you forgot about something. You're trying to think about what you've forgotten something. You're like you're already like at a distance, and you're like, damn, I know I forgot something at home that I really needed. What did I forget? It's like a piece of equipment, or it's an accessory to like in your electronics. It's an accessory. You're thinking really hard. You're like, damn, what did I forget? I forgot something. Maybe some of you like, I don't know, like you're quizzical about something. You're like, damn, I know I left that. I thought I brought that charger with me. Hopefully, I don't know. It's like an essential item or something. Um, so that is in the past position. You may be leaving a Pisces in the past. You're like, that Pisces is hella confused. They don't know whether they're coming or going. Just, you know, If I block them or ghost them, they're not going to notice because they're so stupid or they're like an idiot or something like that. But yeah, being confused, you're leaving that in the past, Aquarius. So what are you dealing with in the immediate future? God, what are you homeless? Are you homeless or something, Aquarius? So in the immediate future, I see self-sabotage. Or I either see self-sabotage or you being betrayed by a bunch of air signs, or you being betrayed by like your peers. You're surrounded by like, I don't know, I'm just getting substance abuse with this. Like if you had clarity in the past, like all the drugs that you're using, it's not helping you with your clarity. It's like distracting you. It's like making you go off course, making you like fall off your path or something with the Ten of Swords. Um Man, you always get the ghetto ass readings, Aquarius. Like your readings are so fucking ghetto. It's like, can you just have one normal ass day, bruh? Come on, just have a normal ass day. Like you're ruled by the planet of Uranus, and Uranus is really like dysfunctionally like weird and eccentric. Like I don't know and rebellious. So like, all right. So what is the best outcome for you on December 8th? The giving up. Oh my God, what in the bruh? It's like, are you a Leo? Are you the opposite sign? Your opposite sign, Leo? Because like it's like you're like you can't. This is a telenovela for real. All right, so I got the Ten of Wands. So you feel like giving up on yourself. That is the best outcome. That's what's going to happen. You feeling useless or worthless. You don't have no self-worth. You don't respect yourself. You don't have no self-care regimen. Like if you're a drug addict and you've been on drugs for hella years, you don't even know who you are when you're sober because you've been on drugs for so long. You can't even remember a time when you were sober enough to know yourself. Like this is like you really need to quit that shit. I don't know what the fuck you doing. You could be smoking meth or like doing crack or like I don't know what the fuck you doing. Like was there ever a time that you weren't on drugs? Like, can you think of it? Like Aquarius, ask yourself, where like is was there ever a time? Like, go back all the way back to your childhood. Like, I don't know. Did you start doing drugs as a teenager, and that's just been your whole life? What are you in your 30s or 40s now? Like, you still doing that shit on and off? Like, I don't even think you know yourself sober. I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with some of the other Aquarians, but there's an Aquarius who really has like a substance abuse problem. And I honestly think that they have never, ever been sober in their 20s or 30s. Like this person doesn't even realize that their brain has been altered by drugs for this long. They have trained their own brain to think that it needs the drugs. Like this is kind of all right. So self-sabotage, like that's the headline for this reading. Self-sabotage with the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Like I'm just thinking about that old 90s commercial when the lady's frying the egg. She cracks the egg on a pan and it's frying and she said, "This is your brain on drugs." Like, yeah, Aquarius, this is your brain on drugs. Like it's a dead end. You're just going to like be idle and like be high. Miguel, am I talking about you? Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Now I ain't gonna lie. I've, I'm okay. Let me not bring up any personal like anecdotes about me or anything, but I'm a person who struggles with addiction issues. Not no meth or crack cocaine or nothing like that, but like just like mostly weed. And I recently kicked the habit, and it's hard, but it's rewarding to be sober because you can actually get more shit done. Like you be thinking like you're superhuman and shit when you on them drugs, but you actually waste a lot of like your lifetime minutes when you're high like that. You be, I don't know. I just, all right, let's get back to the reading. So what is the situation and or the foundation? The seven of cups. Ooh, someone is on drugs. Like, fuck, this is the seven of cups. So this speaks of illusions, delusions, procrastination. Um, the seven of cups is basically the drugs card. Like, it's like walking into a room and there's a table with like all kinds of different drugs, and you can just choose your pick or something like. The seven of cups is like, all right, so that is the found that goodness me, this is crazy. I'm just like mad at myself because I never have like the right thing to say when problems like come up in readings. Like I be wanting to give y'all advice, but I'm so like the words just disappear. I don't know. I got Chiron and Gemini, so it's hard for me to articulate what I really want to say. What is the advice for Aquarius? The Nine of Cups. So you need to do some meditation. You need to like prioritize your happiness, create your own happiness without using like without abusing drugs and alcohol. All right, you need to like work on your kundalini or so. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what I'm getting right now. Like you need to work on your chakras or something like that. You need to like meditate or center yourself, prioritize yourself, um, practice self love, self care. You need a self care regimen. You need to stick to it. Like, I don't think you know who you are when you're sober. I don't think there was ever a time in your life, like in your I don't think there was ever a time in your adult life where you was sober. I think you've been high for so many years. Like, you think you actually need that shit. Like, that's not normal for human. Like, that's not normal. And the government wants you to be on drugs. The government wants you to distract yourself to like you're doing the government a big favor by like wasting your brain or something. All right. So what is the advice? The advice is the Nine of Cups. Be proud of your achievements or something like that. Maybe you have some achievements, you have some accolades under your belt, but you have a serious drug addiction issue. All right. You need to work on that. You need to go to NA classes, or you need to like um join like a group counseling class or something. Like if you can't support yourself, you need to be around other people who are trying to like I don't know, maybe you got a lot of Pisces in your natal chart. Pisces is the zodiac sign that is associated with self-sabotage. So you're addicted to like self-mutilization. Like I don't know. It's like, all right. So what are the external influences? I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just trying to like interpret what I'm seeing in the cards. Look at all these damn cards. You got the seven of cups. This is a drug addiction card. It's like here are a bunch of drugs. Which one do you want? Crack, meth, Molly, weed. We got everything. We got that Diddy special too. Like, oh my God, rah. So what are the external influences? And you're hanging around people who do drugs too. Like, so it's like All right, what are the external influences? The Queen of Pentacles. So you're influenced by someone who is sober. The Queen of Pentacles is sober. She's a businesswoman. She don't really got time for those types of recreational activities. But you're surrounded by a lot of like business women or something, or maybe you want a businesswoman to take care of you. You're hoping that like your friends who have job, like you're hoping that your sober friends can take care of you. I think most of your friends are women. They run their own business or they work for like corporate different corporations and stuff. Like I feel like you're the crackhead out of your group of friends or something. Like you're the like crackhead out of it. Like you're the drug addict. Or that's like what you're known for. What is the final outcome for Aquarius on December 8th? I'm not trying to make funny. I'm just reading the cards. All right, Justice. So that's the final outcome, Justice. So I'm hearing this is what you get, or this is what happens when you don't give a fuck about your life. Justice represents equity. It represents like karma and law and order. Um, it could also represent legal complications or like legal paperwork or bigotry, or doing something like, let me see, what is the Justice card for your final outcome, Aquarius? The King of Swords. I'm hearing I'll see you in court. Some of you could work at the courthouse. You work in like the judicial system or something. Like, what is the Justice and the King of Swords? What is the Justice and the King of Swords for Aquarius? The Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing a lot of lawyer fees, or you have to pay restitution for something. Did you commit a crime and now someone is like, I'll see you in court? You got to pay restitution, or you like committed a crime, or maybe you did that while you were on drugs or something like that. You see what them drugs do? You stop doing drugs, pay your court fees, and stay out of jail. Stay out of trouble. That's all I can say. All right, so I'll see you in the next reading. Good luck with everything. Peace. And please work on yourself. Please. You don't need to be doing, you need to know what it's like to be sober. What is it like to be you sober? Ask yourself that question, okay, Aquarius? I'll see you in the next one. Peace.